What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of CineAmigos. Today we have a fantastic episode for you today, filled with lots of news and movie reviews. But before we get into that, we actually want to introduce to you to our third co-host of here.
Juan.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Ramirez. I'm 27 and grew up in Nogales. The main reason I'm joining my friends here today is because I've grown up with a love for animation and movies. I love seeing how they're made, the process behind how they're even greenlit to become the amazing movies that we see. And the main point where we decided to do this was actually at a convention, a place where all these nerds join together and talk about their favorite projects. That and we're drunk. So
Yeah.
that was the main reason too.
Definitely drunk. Especially that first day we were there, remember?
Oh, Eddie remembers.
Too much.
But yeah, so we just want to keep it smooth and please be respectful. We do value your opinions, even if they're wrong. We still hear you out, and we can start by...
Talking about movie news that came out these past 2 weeks. So we're gonna go with quick stories here, just to see opinions. The first one we have here is Happy Gilmore. A little quick review of that.
So, did you watch
Did
Happy
you watch
Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore
I
too?
did not. I'm always afraid with these long awaited sequels or stuff like that they're just gonna ruin the nostalgia of the original comedy.
Okay, so do you want to start or...
Yeah. Happy Gilmore 2 was a fun movie. I'm not gonna say it was better than the first one, but it lived up to good expectations, I would say. I would say my favorite part of the entire movie was actually Bad Bunny, who has become he's become one of these great actors. Honestly, he's really come into his own in acting. He was pretty funny. I loved his dynamic with Adam Sandler. But yeah, that's my little quick review of that.
So, my little quick review. You said the nostalgia. There is a lot of nostalgia to this movie. Once it starts with this new... I don't want to spoil it, but there's a new game of golf that's played. It's not spoiling it because you see it as soon as it happens. But I didn't really like those parts, but there is a lot of nostalgia to it. So I think you'll enjoy it. You won't love it, but it's more towards the comedy that Adam Sandler used to do, and not that Netflix type of comedy that he's been doing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it goes back to feeling like old Sandler in a way.
Yes.
Yeah. With all the past things that he's done in Netflix, I feel like this is more towards more Adam Sandler-esque than anything else.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. So next thing we have here is the Donkey spin-off.
All right. So
Pablo has a quick article here. He's going to read off of it.
yeah. So obviously this Shrek 5 sequel has been in development for a while, and we've wanted it. I don't know if you've wanted
Oh no, I've been waiting for a while.
Yeah.
But they interviewed Eddie Murphy, and he updated us on both Shrek 5 and a Donkey Solo movie, which I think I had heard some rumors of it, but I wasn't sure if they were going to do it. But here's the quote. So you get when you go to do a session, you get okay, here are the scenes that we're going to do. And maybe sometimes they'll draw some pictures so you could see a little storyboard, but then you just go in and do it. And you don't know what it's going to be like. Then the next session, you just do these voiceovers, and so you don't know what it's going to be till you see the whole movie. So I've done a lot of really funny stuff on this new Shrek one, so I don't know how they're going to cut it together. But the donkey character, I just fall in. and it's second nature, and it's really funny stuff just come out of it because I do a lot of improvising with that too. And it's just I won't say that word cuz I don't want to but and I'm high energy. Okay, I got that. We just go and come up with all kinds of stuff, which he then talks a little bit about, like how they might start doing a donkey spin-off as well, and how so what do y'all think about this news? Eddie, you could go first, and then I'll pass the mic on to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for having a Donkey spin-off. Donkey, obviously, in Shrek is one of the funniest characters out in the Shrek movies. Um, I just wonder, like, the story that they're gonna go with. Is it gonna be like a prequel? Is it gonna be just his own adventure? It's still in him knowing Shrek. But I'm all for it. I'm not against it. Again, he is the funniest character in Shrek, and yeah.
As for me, I think my only concerns come to how much creative freedom they're gonna give him for jokes, not just to Eddie Murphy, but if they bring in Eugenio Derbez for the Spanish dub. I know it's very important for some of those Spanish dub actors to have the creative freedom to do the jokes, so it feels catered towards the Mexican audience.
Yeah.
So I just hope they give him that same option with Eddie Murphy of doing jokes that just cater to his audience, you know?
Exactly. So not a like exact translation like they usually do in dub movies, but like add those Mexican jokes, add those Hispanic jokes.
Yeah,
I
make
guess.
them feel unique, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Makes it even funnier too.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons Shrek is goated in English and Spanish.
Yep.
So I'll just tell them the next little bit of news is also another Eddie Murphy news, some Eddie Murphy news in that same article. Eddie, in that same interview, Eddie was talking about how he's gonna be the new Clouseau in the Pink Panther, in the Pink Panther reboot, which Steve Martin, I don't know if you remember those Pink Panther movies, was the Clouseau on that one. So for me, I love this because I've always loved Eddie Murphy's comedy, but this could kind of be like a fresh of breath air for him too, because he doesn't do that type of comedy, you know. So I think it'll be a good. I think it's great casting too, because he's pretty funny, and we'll see how they work that out.
I mean, I've never been someone that watched too much of the Pink Panther films, but I did grow up with the cartoons as a kid, so I am curious if they're gonna go for something that feels like the cartoons or go for something more serious.
If it works, it works. I'm not against it. If they can do it, they can do it. I mean, again, movies are subjective. Some people might find it funny, other people might find it not. But yeah, if it works, it works.
What's the next topic, Eddie?
We got Tom Holland and rumored to be playing James Bond, apparently. To which I say, please stay away from that, Tom Holland. I love you. I love you as Spider-Man. I love you in other things, but stay away from James Bond. Please. Please.
Yeah, so just when being asked about being James Bond, oh my god. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so when being asked about being James Bond, my computer's a little slow, guys. I'm so sorry about this. But he then said, I mean, every young British actor every young British actor, it's the pinnacle of working in our industry. I already consider myself to be the luckiest kid alive. I could not have dreamed to have the career that I have. So he doesn't like necessarily say, yes, I'm gonna be James Bond, but he's more like, I'm honored that I could eventually become James Bond.
That's good for him. Don't.
Please don't.
Yeah, I agree. But mostly because I do feel there's an oversaturation of popular actors getting cast in every role, like Pedro Pascal. Um, Robert Pattinson's appearing in a lot of movies too that are coming up. Um, and while it is great that they're getting all these great roles and they get to experience different types of characters, it does take away from seeing brand new faces that could like become iconic in their own.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I have another question then for y'all. Who do you want to be James Bond?
Oh man, the two names that I've gotten have been Henry Cavill. That could be a good James Bond. And who's the other guy from the Divergent series? What was his name?
Was it? It wasn't Theo James, right?
It was Theo James.
Okay.
That one's the one that's been thrown around a lot. That I actually,
Cause he's younger, right?
yeah, I'm all for. He he's a British actor. I haven't seen him in a lot of things, and that goes with what Juan says, giving these actors more opportunities to try like bigger roles. And I feel like for the things that I've seen Theo James do, like I think he can pull it off as a James Bond.
Okay. So for me, there's four actors that have been named a lot, which are probably out of the running now, cause of the age that Denis Villeneuve said that they were gonna cast. One is Aaron Taylor Johnson, which for me, I wouldn't mind it, but not my favorite. Henry Cavill, which for me is should be the front runner to be James Bond. Theo James, like you said, but the other one is Richard Madden, which could be a dark horse, Icarus in Eternals. He could be a dark horse. So, what's your opinion, Juan?
I do like the Theo James casting. Henry Cavill, I don't know about that one. I just don't know how well do I like acting off that smooth personality that James Bond encompasses, you know? Austin Butler, though, I like him, but it is very hit or miss whether his roles pull that off. Like in Bullet Train, I think he did amazing as Tangerine, but then we had Craven the Hunter, which, wasn't quite there.
Oh, you mean Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Yeah.
You said Austin Butler.
No, sorry. I meant to say...
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. But
No, but
so
But I think it's because I meant to say that I would like to see Austin Butler have a chance for
have
it.
a chance. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a one that
is
I did
he
not
British
think of.
too?
He's not, but like, what's wrong with casting someone that's American for it? Like,
Nah, they're gonna.
we have Tom Holland, for example. We're bringing him up. He's a British actor that played an American superhero in Spider-Man.
Yes, but
Traditionally, James Bond
is
has been casted more British.
and there's never been an American to play it for a good reason.
Yeah, but if someone could pull it off, why not do it?
Well, yeah, but I don't think they would do it. But it's a good. I mean,
Yeah.
Austin Butler is one of the best actors of our generation. So you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Denis did cast Timothy Chalamet as the main lead as Paul Atreides in Dune, so you never know.
So we're done with that.
Yes.
Okay.
So next topic is y'all want to talk about the Glenn Powell rumor?
I do because it intrigued me because it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So
he's rumored to be the main lead in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
for me, I love the Texas Chainsaw movies, not the recent ones, but like back in the days when they first started with him, it was one of my favorite Texas Chainsaw franchises. As years gone by, as any other slasher movie, they've gone down. But if they're rebooting it, I'm all for it. I like Glenn Powell. if it's rumored, but I'm all for it. If they're trying to bring back those slasher movies, I've always wanted to bring back Friday the 13th because I'm a Jason fan as well.
They're also doing a reboot on that.
I've heard things about it, but I haven't like seen big things.
Yeah. So for me, it's another like he always gets cast for everything, but I love his acting so much that I'm all for it. I'll watch it, but I don't really care for Texas Chainsaw Massacre if I'm gonna be real. What about you, Juan?
I mean, for most scary movie reboots, I am not the biggest fan. I'm always afraid, of that it'll like ruin the nostalgia I have for those movies. I do think he'll probably do a great job in this role. But the only scary movie I want coming back is Scary Movie.
Which is also coming back in a couple of years now. So
Yeah, that's all for it.
should be funny. All right. So what's next? You want to talk about this?
Maybe.
All right.
I mean, just so you guys know, like I feel like you guys already heard about this. That Kevin Feige is trying to focus the X-Men to be more of a youth-focused reboot, which I'm all for. It's a school that blows up every time, but the X-Men have to be a youth-focused group, and I love that Kevin Feige is trying to focus that, not cast freaking 30-year-olds to be this. But yeah.
So I'll just give you a quick quote that Kevin Feige said. Jake's going to make a youth-focused reboot. He revealed, adding that may be reflected in mutant casting, and it'll definitely be felt in the tone and perspective of the film. So, yeah, pretty much like you said, I'm all for it. We need more youth, I feel like, in the MCU now.
I need more trauma in my MCU.
Hey, Thunderbolts was a lot of trauma there, so
They're too old. I want young people trauma.
yeah, but loved it. Love hearing this. Maybe we even get unknown actors for these roles, so hopefully everything comes to fruition pretty soon and we could get a tease in next Comic-Con.
I'm just curious how they're gonna set them up. I guess if we're going for something within a different universe, or if it's gonna be a setup within our main universe in the MCU.
I mean, if they're focusing mostly on youth-centric, I would feel like a theory would be once like Secret Wars is done, it like shifts like the energy around the Earth and like young people get that X gene.
Yeah, I do have a question for you though. Do you think they're gonna cast a new Wolverine for it?
No, Hugh Jackman's gonna play that till he's 90. Till he's like
Nah,
Deadpool said.
So I think they will cast someone new for it, whether it be Taron Egerton or maybe even Aaron Taylor Johnson could be cast for it.
Because he's Wolverine in the comics, he is older than like just the main X-Men, so they can cast an older person for that for sure, instead of like the youth.
I still want Daniel Radcliffe. Please make it happen.
Yes.
I do have one thing. Oh, sorry.
Harry Potter. That's Daniel Radcliffe.
With Wolverine though, wasn't there already like teasing of there being Wolverine within the main universe? Where we had that one article about the bar fighting Cloud Man.
No, yeah, they did say that. But again, like whatever they how they decide to introduce the X-Men, I'm all for casting a new one. Just like we grew up with Hugh Jackman, he's gonna be a tough person to follow up because he's been the Wolverine forever.
But I mean, they're also talking about recasting Captain America and recasting Iron Man. So and they're saying there's still the same continuity, Iron Man and Captain America. They're just different actors. So like James Bond, like how they recast them. It's still James Bond, but like so for this, I think they're gonna go for someone way younger than Hugh Jackman. I think Hugh Jackman will appear in Secret Wars as Wolverine one more time, but after that, he's done for sure.
I mean, who was confirmed for Doomsday after, because we got that shared thing that they confirmed. I forgot who was confirmed for that.
No, it was some of the X-Men cast like Cyclops.
I know Cyclops,
what's his name?
Nightcrawler, Magneto,
Alan Cummings,
Mystique.
and then Jean Grey was also.
Okay.
But Hugh
No,
Jackman was
had-
not in that.
Yeah.
Now, one more question I have for you guys. Do you guys think we're gonna be getting a young version of Magneto and Xavier?
I think they'll be younger than Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen were in those movies, but I don't think they're gonna be as young as James McAvoy and
Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender.
No, yeah, I for sure it's gonna be like that in between thing, but like younger than Patrick and Ian, but like more established than James and Michael. Like we have Professor X paralyzed already, and them fighting each other during this time.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, mostly because we've already gotten like the super young version and wow, the iconic ones, the OGs.
Yeah.
But I do think for Magneto specifically, you can't have him be too young. Without it affecting his origin story of like
Yeah.
how he grew up and all he had to go through.
Mhm. But yeah, that was. Anything else to add for this?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Not that.
Go back.
Oh yes.
I was traumatized looking at this the other day.
Show
Let
it.
me
Show it to them.
Let me show the people.
I feel like most people have seen it, but who has?
Who did I say he looked like when I told you?
House, Dr. House.
No. It's Hugh Grant. I compared him to Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
You know who else he kind of looks like in this picture? Thanos.
Fucking
Josh
Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Brolin. Can you see like the little
yeah.
the chin kind of?
I can see it.
Dot. What?
Guys, hey, here's the question though. What do you think of him coming back to film for Dune 3 when he's technically dead?
From what I had already heard about the character, he's a character that will continue like going that back and forth of death and life. But yeah, because of I had already like heard about that prior to Dune 2. I already expected that he was gonna come back for this, and I'm all for it as long as they keep giving him some badass scenes. He was my favorite character, so
Yeah. I mean, with Jason also being casted as Lobo for Supergirl, I feel like, why would you shave the beard?
actually that is a good question considering Lobo's aesthetic and everything. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Well, he's done filming for Supergirl, so he can always grow it back up. So
I guess, but like he still looks so weird.
Well, that's 'cause
we have had him for years with that beard, and
that's what I was gonna say. Is because we're used to him having that beard, right? But then we also don't want Superman, just Justice League situation here, right? Where they do the CGI on the face and it looks that bad.
yeah, CGI my mustache.
All right, but moving on. So the next topic is talking about Hawkeye season 2. Jeremy Renner had a couple of things to say about that. I'll just read you the main quote just so you know what it's about. So you know what happened to him. He almost died in that freak accident, but he did mention my body is getting ready for something like that when they asked him about season 2 about Hawkeye.
See, my only thing about this was how he was basically getting done dirty with the pay. Like, they were gonna prepare him to come back for season 2, and what I saw was like they were gonna deduct his pay for his show, and he didn't even ask for more pay. He was asking for the same pay, and I don't know. Disney said no. Like, we're gonna deduct your pay.
I think he didn't even ask for the same pay. He said, "But you cannot like half my pay." Are you are you kidding?
Yeah, I think that it was along the lines of like, I am not half the man because I got in an accident. I can still do everything, so I should be still getting paid the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think so here's the question. Do y'all think it'll end up happening and they'll meet at some terms that we do see that season 2, or cuz in my opinion that I mean Kevin Feige loves his characters. So I would think that they would they would end up doing this. He loves his actors. He tries to treat them as well. It's usually Disney as a whole that kind of messes things up. But I think eventually we will get that second season. I think he will appear in Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be one of the main leads because he's one of the OGs. But as of right now, they have not signed anything.
Yeah.
I think we could get that season 2, but the real concern is if we do get a season 2, will he be in it or not? Marvel could just as easily like put him in one of the movies and somehow X him out and just have Haley Steinfeld continue the show with Echo and that you know. Plus, I know they're cutting down on shows to begin with, so it's no guarantee we'll get it too.
I mean, Hawkeye was one of the better MCU TV shows for sure in the Disney Plus. I wouldn't be surprised that they didn't do it, but I would be all for it if they did season 2 and bring Jeremy Renner back. I love Haley Steinfeld, but I feel like it's Hawkeye. You're trying to get your title character in this, and I need Jeremy Renner is and has always been Hawkeye.
Yes. All right. On other news, keeping it Marvel right now. So, Michael Mando as Scorpion is gonna come back, and Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk for the Brand New Day movie, adding on from Punisher. And there's some leaked photos that you could maybe say that they're adding we finally know the main villain as well. So my question here is also the suit reveal. So my question is what do y'all think about all this?
Well, I'm excited to see the Mark Ruffalo return as the Hulk. I'm still kind of sad that we don't get a Hulk movie like central to him, but I understand why.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, crap, I lost my train of thought for a second there.
Did you like the suit?
The new suit, yeah. I mean, I just saw it right now, like a couple minutes ago with you guys, and I am excited for it. But we're gonna keep getting new suits every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're still already like lining up for the symbiote suit, and I'm still waiting for that. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a different suit before we get that one.
And I feel like we're gonna get that symbiote suit at the end of this movie because Secret Wars is going to be
after Brand New Day.
No, so it's Doomsday first, and then Brand New, and then Secret Wars.
Well, that's what I meant. Like Secret Wars is after Brand New Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we might not even see him in Doomsday.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, love the suit. It gets me like again. We talked about this. The Tobey Maguire, Andrew like, what's the word? Feel, or I don't know. The suit looks pretty like the webs are rugged again, so like it pops out like the Toby suit, and it has like the color scheme as Andrew's suit in TASM 2. I love the suit. Going back to the topic of Scorpion being in a movie, my only concern is if we're gonna have like that whole TASM 2 where too many villains in the movie. Where like they said we're gonna have Green Goblin, we're gonna have Electro, we're gonna have Rhino, and the Rhino one was the thing where like it just showed up at the final scene. Like we didn't see a fight or anything.
It just teased us pretty much.
Yeah, that's if they're adding a lot of villains to this movie. It's just I just hope they don't do the Rhino thing where like we barely see him for like one scene and he doesn't show up ever again.
So, do you guys think it's gonna be very in focused, or the villains in this movie are gonna be from this universe?
It's because they did. That's a hard question because they stupidly put Michael Keaton in Morbius,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where he met Michael Mando as Scorpion. So I think that was a that was one of the bad decisions from Sony's part.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna be those characters, and because supposedly it's a new trilogy, right? So in the second movie, they might do the Sinister Six, and Michael Keaton might come back as Vulture.
All right.
So, but I do. The rumors are that Mr. Negative is gonna be the
main bad.
main baddie. So, I think that's a great character to have there because you give a sense of the supernatural, which is something that technically Peter Parker hasn't dealt with except for like Doctor Strange, right? But apart from that, it's the first time he's dealing with something supernatural.
Yeah, a lot of magic contained in there.
And then adding the Punisher to this, teaming up with Spider-Man, it's like, what the hell? Like, oh.
I mean,
I wonder how.
if it leads up to Spider-Man and Daredevil interacting like with their suits.
The only bad thing is that Spider-Man cannot appear in the TV show.
No, if it's whole Sony thing.
Yep. But if they interact again like they did in No Way Home, I would love that to happen.
I mean, that was Peter and Matt Murdock. I want Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Yes. But I'm getting more and more excited as they're teasing more, and hopefully once it comes out it's finally the Spider-Man we've been waiting for, which is
Well,
a more
don't get me
friendly
wrong.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Don't get me
you know?
wrong. Tom Holland's Spider-Mans are good, but I don't feel they were great. Like I enjoyed Homecoming. Far From Home was for me, and
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
The
Nostalgia factor was really a huge thing in this one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the Spideys we've gotten, like, have brought a different thing to the table. I was talking with Eddie the other day, and we're saying that, like, Tobey Maguire is the most relatable to me. Andrew Garfield is, what did we say for him?
Andrew is like the type of Peter that like I would look up to.
Yeah.
Be more like.
And Tom Holland, he is the most hero-esque in the sense that,
And childlike
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
like, other than, like, No Way Home, where we finally saw him snap and almost, like, completely go towards that darkness inside of him. Luckily, the GOAT saved him from that decision.
Yeah, we talked about that. Toby being more relatable because he's like the more nerd-esque.
Yeah.
And like we relate more to him. But Andrew being like the more confident one of the three. He's also like more like strive to what I want to be.
And I think for me, Tom Holland's my favorite, but I feel like because they finally got the two combos together, the nerdiness while still having the kid-like quips, plus
We also said like he hasn't suffered enough. He hasn't suffered enough like Toby and Andrew. We need him to suffer more.
True. But
Especially if he's getting the symbiote, like we need that suffering.
all right, just because of time purposes, because our review is gonna be long. We'll move on to this topic right here. Once my computer decides to change the scene right here. I'm sorry, guys. It's a learning curve for us. We're gonna
Yeah,
get a new computer
yeah,
soon.
the learning curve is get a better computer.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new computer soon. So, but Star Wars is coming back to theaters
Oh,
for
yeah.
its 50
Yeah.
years, for its 50-year anniversary. It will return, and this is gonna be in 2027. So, what do you guys think about watching New Hope in theaters?
I'm looking forward to the popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, we collect popcorn buckets, as the Galactus said. You can see in the back.
I mean, Revenge of the Sith had the popcorn tins. I remember
Yeah.
that.
I mean, we have never seen like the original Star Wars in theaters. It's just it also gives the younger generation something excited to be having the opportunity to see the OG Star Wars in theaters.
Yes.
I mean, we're getting a lot of Star Wars in theaters in general next year. I think if I recall, we're also getting Andor, like
Mhm.
bits and pieces getting shown throughout the year.
And then the Ryan Gosling Sean Levy movie, the Starfighter, I think.
Starfighter.
He's gonna be
It-
an X-wing pilot.
Yeah, so that will be coming out like right after this one
Oh wow.
is in theaters. So
Yeah, I mean, just give us more Star Wars, man. I love Star Wars. It's been pretty mediocre throughout the years, but if we can,
starting to get better.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it on the climb, but yeah, just give us those good Star Wars.
I mean, well, again, I know we have to keep it a little quicker, but what Star Wars movie do you guys want to see in theaters again the most? For me personally, it's Rogue One. It is my favorite one. It's a solo story that anyone can go into without knowing Star Wars, and it has some great characters in there.
I love Rogue One, but seen it already in theaters, so I would have to say Empire.
Empire.
Yeah.
I already got to see Revenge of the Sith in theaters again, so that's my thing fulfilled. Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it.
The
Don't
shit
you-
the shit quills.
Look,
It's alright. It's alright. We all have our opinions.
to each their own,
Yeah.
Unk.
Sequels are the prequels are horrible.
I still don't get how you're older than me and I enjoy the pre. Oh no, I'm older than you and I enjoy the prequels more than you do.
I watched all Star Wars movies when I was older, so it wasn't like a nostalgia thing for me.
I just wanted to say this is why Hayden didn't choke you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Explain
at Fan Fusion, the convention where we decided to like create the idea to do the podcast and everything, we actually got to meet Hayden. Super nice guy. It was fairly quick because massive lines that were taking forever.
Yeah,
But we did get a nice little picture where he's choking me and Eddie.
yeah.
And Pablo apparently is unaffected by the Force.
I do not mind him as Darth Vader. Great as Anakin or Darth Vader. It was just the way it was written. I did not like it. So sorry guys. For all of you that do like it, I am happy for you. That's great. I just didn't personally like it. I'm jealous of y'all that you did like it.
Well, I actually don't like the shitquels either. I ain't gonna lie. But what I do appreciate them for the fact that they gave me the animated Clone Wars series. It one of the best projects in my opinion. They gave that's how we got Ahsoka, one of the best Jedi. Well, I said one of the best Jedi, not best show. I hate that show.
All right, but Eddie, moving on so you don't blow your gasket right here. We'll go on to our main topics now,
Yeah.
which is the first one is
So, not official, but I feel like it's official. On Sklenar, Brandon Sklenar, possible casting of him being the DCU Batman. There was an Instagram post where his trainer showed him that he was training for the biggest role of his career, which if you've seen the Instagram post, he's built, and that looks like a Batman built.
yeah. So the quote was basically that like you said, like he's been training his ass off for this new role, the biggest role he's ever had. So everyone started speculating that it was Batman. But here's the question: we don't know if it's Batman yet because supposedly the script isn't done. But what do you think about him being Batman?
I personally, it all depends how he builds up that physique. Because we did get the first glimpse at our DCU Batman in Creature Commandos, and he just felt a little like we're gonna get a bigger Batman, you know, and we're still getting these like skinny, muscle like built, but we're still getting skinny Batman. Oh, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
Here.
See,
I'm gonna see if you can see that right there.
I was going off the pictures we had seen prior, so
Yeah.
like I was like, I don't know.
Look at how this guy got huge compared to how he's been looking in other movies.
Yep.
Never mind. Eddie's proving me wrong.
So just to let you know, I've only seen one movie of his. It's called Drop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a recent movie. I do recommend you watch it. It's short. I liked it a lot. He's not the main lead, but he does so great in that movie. I liked it really a lot. It's like a horror thriller type movie. Like I don't want to that's all I say cuz I don't want to give anything away, but watch that movie so you could take a sense of his aura.
What was it called?
Drop.
He's also good in 1923, which is a western.
Oh, so that's a prequel to the Yellowstone.
Yeah.
To Yellowstone.
Yeah. So if you want to see what he does, 1923 and Drop are good.
Yeah. So for me, I think
I'm all for it.
for me, I would love it if it was Jensen Ackles.
We talked about Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles would be perfect. I mean, he's already done superhero roles.
Mm-hmm.
He's already done Batman,
Yeah,
animated, but he has.
Yeah.
And I think he did a great job and would have been great. He fits the look. He fits the acting for it.
And he also did Red Hood in the animated. You said Batman as well,
And
right?
he did voice
Yeah,
Batman.
He also voiced Batman, which
It was for movies, right? 2 movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was for 3 movies actually, because actually no, it was 5 movies because Crisis on Infinite Earths is 3 movies. It's 3 parts. So,
Yep.
but I think that's my favorite casting. But honestly, I do not mind it being Brandon Sklenar either.
You see, for me, between Jensen and Brandon, it's a 1A, 1B. I'm not mad whoever gets casted for Batman. And,
You know
but-
who's 1C for me? Alan Richson. I don't mind them casting
Look,
any
good-
of these 3 guys.
Good Batman. I don't see him as a good Bruce Wayne.
You'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, I'd be surprised
So-
Stat Castle could be a fucking Bruce Wayne.
And sorry for interrupting you,
No.
but yeah.
I mean, I've seen the Reacher series. He does give out like that serious role. I don't know if Bruce Wayne he could pull it off.
I actually think it would be perfect for it. Like, the more you mentioned Reacher, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I could see it.
If he's not cast as Batman, please cast him as Aquaman.
Look, man, Aquaman sucks. We don't need another Aquaman.
James Gunn did say that Aquaman won't be as famous in this iteration.
I mean, he now could be competing with Marvel's Namor, so, you know.
You right.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on to great news on the DC side. Moving on from great news on the DC side. A lot of people don't think this is great news, but can you pull up the normal box office numbers as well? But just a little bit of a update here.
So
Before we talk about that one, give me a second. Let me just talk about if outgrossing Man of Steel here in the U.S. Or I mean in the domestic box office, which is U.S., Canada, and a lot more.
So domestically, Superman has made $306 million.
And I think it's the highest grossing domestically this year here in the U.S. or here in domestically, how I
This
said.
year.
Yeah. So here's a lot of rumbles that I've seen, like, oh, it's flopped because it didn't make $1 billion. But my opinion on that is you aren't seeing the bigger picture here. This movie did not need to make money for it to be successful. It was already successful as soon as it came out. Why? Because the critics loved it. The audience loved it. That just means the next movie is going to be... a lot more people are going to go to the next movie, especially if it's good. We already talked about this review. Do you want to give your thoughts on the movie for...
Real quickly.
Oh yeah, that's true. I personally loved Superman. I always like to comment on movies, saying what I like and what I don't, and where I rank it in comparison to other Superman movies. And I did say he was my third Superman movie. I mean, my third favorite Superman, which is not a bad thing. But I just have the nostalgia of the Smallville Superman.
And Christopher Reeve, right?
And Christopher Reeve is my favorite, mostly because I do believe Christopher Reeve is a real life Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't believe it, you can go on HBO Max and watch the docu pic that they made for him.
The Super/Man.
Yeah.
Great documentary.
Within 1 year, we got 2 great Superman projects.
3.
Well, wait, 3?
Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah, 3.
So those are your. So what do you think about the other characters that were in it though?
Oh, Guy Gardner is amazing.
Mhm.
He's the guy.
What about Mr. Terrific?
I say he's terrific.
How about
Say that
did you
again.
did you like the little relationship between Lois Lane and Superman?
I liked it, but I don't think she was my favorite Lois. I think she did a great job, just not my cup of tea.
What about the real life Riddler, Jimmy Olsen?
Now Jimmy Olsen, that man, oh,
I love that actor.
that
too.
mutant toes contact on the phone. Oh my god, that had me laughing.
God, he was so good. And we're getting the spin-off show from him.
Hopefully, it's a rumor.
One last thing though, I do want to praise Crypto. I think they did. I did not expect that form of Crypto since I had seen the animated one, so I expected something similar to it. But I did like this very natural shelter dog like Crypto that we got.
I was gonna tell you, did you think it looked natural? Because for me, it's one of the best CGI works. Because I never felt like it wasn't a dog.
Yeah, no, it felt exactly like a dog. And how do you train a dog that can literally tackle Superman? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it was the goodest, baddest boy, pretty much.
Not even.
One last question: did you like Lex Luthor?
I like them. It is just weird seeing this very young version of Lex Luthor.
James Gunn did mention that he wanted him to be a contemporary to Superman.
Yeah.
That's why they made him this young, because his first choice was actually Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was on an interview that he talked about Peacemaker.
I do want to say though that their age was a hard adjustment point for me, because I think when we watched, I even mentioned that like Superman felt more like Superboy in the way he acted, and how I expected, based on how many years he's been doing, I expected a little more maturity in a sense
I mean, you're also.
of the character, not of how he acted, but just of where he's at in the superhero phase.
I mean, you gotta also think about what the title, like the credits said in the beginning. He's been Superman for 3 years, but he's never lost a fight. So like you could say like his ego was up there when those first 3 years because he was like all super, but then for the first time he lost a fight, and that's him. Throughout here, you can see like a little bit of growth from Superman, like saying, "Oh, I'm not as powerful as I think I am. I can still get beat up," especially since the person who was beating up was basically him,
Yeah.
and while Lex Luthor was doing all these combos of him.
And guess what, guys? So what's the box office numbers right now? What's the
So we said domestically it was 306 million. Worldwide, it's 534 million.
534 million. You know
Yeah,
how
half a
much
billion.
you know how much it needs to be profitable now?
Hmm.
It only needs 20 million more. So has James Gunn succeeded
Dude, he's
or has it flopped?
It has not flopped.
It
He's
has not
succeeded.
flopped.
First, here's the thing that kind of like drew back the numbers was because it was facing Fantastic Four 2 weeks after. Like that's where
And it's
that's
not
where the
doing well
numbers fell.
internationally either. Let's be real. That's where most of these movies get to that $1 billion
Yeah.
mark. One of the reasons is because of truth, justice, and the American way, but there's other reasons for it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Still,
For
it's a successful movie, and I'm so excited now for Supergirl and the upcoming projects as well.
future of the DCU.
Yeah, no, I agree. And as for what you asked about whether we consider it a success or not, I do consider it a success. But unfortunately, because of the budget it takes for these movies, the marketing they have to put into it, and the expectations set by movies like Endgame and stuff, by the standards they set, this is not like a commercial success like other superhero films. But I think in terms of what it can do for the DCU, this is success, and it'll bring a lot of good things.
You also have to remember that there was a lot that needed to be repaired from the last regime. So it was definitely not going to get to that $1 billion mark because of that. So still loved it. Enjoyed it. I think it's my second favorite movie of this year or my first. And then in my top 3 is Sinners, Superman, and Fantastic Four.
Cool.
Interchangeable.
All right. I mean, I think we have to move on to the next
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
So the Fantastic Four box office. Speaking of Fantastic Four and their box office, so it did great the weekend.
Yep. It did great. It was the second biggest opening day of the year. Behind, let me see. I don't remember what it was.
The
behind.
freaking Minecraft movie.
Oh, it was behind the Minecraft movie. But I mean,
it was Minecraft movie was a family movie. You're gonna get the adults who have played Minecraft for a long time. You're gonna get kids there, but like
that was a very nostalgia purpose, nostalgia.
and it had Jack Black.
That too, but I will tell you, I don't think it was a good movie.
The Minecraft movie to me is a cinema horror. Like the stories that went on in those theaters, those kids would go crazy in it.
Yes, but going back on topic, this was opening day, but the whole box office, cause now we have competition, right? Superman made more than Fantastic Four during their first weekend, but here's the catch: Fantastic Four had never passed the $50 million mark for an opening weekend for a Fantastic Four movie. This is the highest opening of the 4 Fantastic Four movies. So
57 million. Okay.
for me, it's well deserved. It made around 120, and I think it's well deserved. Honestly, it was a good all around movie. Gave it the same score as Superman. Just enjoyed Superman a little bit more, but God, I'm happy we finally have both competitions doing well at the same time.
No, yeah, I agree. And it's one of the few movies where I actually wanted to go watch it in IMAX. We watched it at Cinemark as well. And both
Looked great in both.
Yeah. Different experiences in terms of like with the pros and cons of going, but both times I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found different things to love about the movie with each watch, and different things to like nitpick at. Overall, so happy that Marvel's giving us good projects again.
What has it been now? 2 in a row? 3?
For MCU.
Well,
For MCU.
did you like Ironheart?
Yeah.
Would you consider it a win?
I could not get past episode 1.
I haven't even started it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't consider it a win because of how divided it is, but I liked it.
Okay, so the only problem here is that before we had which I consider a win, before we had what's it called, Thunderbolts, we had Captain America 4, which a lot of people, that was also really divided, and a lot of people didn't like it. Personally, I liked it. I consider it a win, so it's been 3 wins in a row for me.
I thought that one was good, but extremely predictable. Like, I went into that movie calling out the ending, and that's exactly how it came down.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that there's competition now between both companies. All right, moving on to our second to last topic. What did y'all think about? Did y'all see how James Gunn received that Heroes Welcome
I have not seen
at Comic-Con? Ooh, dude, it was, as soon as he walked in, everyone stood up, clapped for him, started cheering. I just want to give you a glimpse of the article that I read. I won't read anything from it, just showing you where we're getting this stuff from. Plus, I saw the video as well. I also think this is very well deserved. I think he's given us hope for DC. No pun intended with Superman.
Yeah.
But I am so freaking excited to see Peacemaker now. Especially after that first season, I thought it was great.
Oh, amazing first season. It's probably one of the funniest shows
Yes.
that DC has given us.
No, yeah, for sure. Excited for season 2. We're looking like we're getting Rick Flag Sr. as a predominant character in the DCU.
Here's a question for y'all.
No.
Would you like to start doing reactions as well?
Reactions? Like live reactions?
Like live reactions? Well, it doesn't need to be live reactions, but like, for example, for the new episodes of Peacemaker, we could probably like zoom in and watch it on like this OBS studios together and be like, oh, and like that's how we build our Patreon, right? Like we put the full video on Patreon, but here for YouTube purposes, you do have to cut those areas off.
Yeah.
Because you can't show the full thing, but
Yeah, we could do that.
like in the future, I'm not saying for Peacemaker, but like in the future, would you?
I'm down.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
that.
It'd be pretty interesting to have reactions to certain things at the very least, like live.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, moving on to our main topic.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I know Juan wanted to do something before, though. Do
Okay.
you want to rank the live-action Fantastic Four
Oh
characters?
yeah. Since if we have time, I would like us to all rank our favorite versions of each of the 4 Fantastic Four for the past 3 Fantastic Four castings we've had.
3 or 4. Are we gonna include the classic one? Because
Up to you guys.
I've never seen the classic movie, so
I-
I can't really.
So the classic, you mean the first one that
the
never
90s
aired,
one.
the one that never was in theaters?
Yeah.
No,
Let's
let's just do from Ian Groovesfeld
Like from
and
2005 on.
from
Yeah.
Jessica Alba's on.
Yeah. So
So what exactly do you want to rank though?
We are where we rank each individual member of the casting, like how the Human Torch ranks for you out of the past 3.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So, do you want to start since it's your topic and idea?
start with one character at a time.
Yeah. Okay, let's start one. Let's start with
Reed Richards.
Mr. Fantastic.
Let's do Reed Richards,
Sue Storm,
Sue Storm,
Johnny,
Johnny.
and then
The
the
Thing.
thing, Ben Grimm.
Okay, I will say, while I did talk down and say many times how Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic has been nerfed, and I double down on that. I feel like it makes sense why he's nerfed. This is a Mr. Fantastic that has focused on the intellectual and has never seen his powers as his weapon. It's always been how he can like
Outthink
outthink
in a
himself in
situation.
Yeah. So it makes sense that his powers would be nerfed, but I do think he is the best Reed Richards we've gotten. So actually, no. I will throw honorable mention to say that John Krasinski could have been better. He just got done dirty by story writing.
And he got done dirty by not being cast for this movie, but whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Still, let's not count him. Let's count.
Yeah.
the
Yeah. That's
three
what I'm saying.
that-
Pedro Pascal, number one. Number two, we're going with 2005's, and that was what was his name?
Ian Griffith.
Griffith.
Yeah, I think he was a great one, but he almost gave off like a Johnny Storm, Mr. Fantastic. You know, he was a little
Yeah.
bit of a playboy.
I didn't get the autism.
He wasn't.
I wanted the tism.
I mean, we all know that one scene where he's like showing off his stretching powers in front of the girls.
Read whatever size you want, Richards.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Read whatever size you want, Richards.
All right, so moving on to Sue Storm.
Well,
Well, 3.
I think we should all. Yeah.
Go ahead.
What?
Your turn.
You just said 2.
Well, no, go with your Mr.
Well,
Fantastic.
because his 3 is Miles
Yeah.
Teller.
Like with number 3 would be Miles Teller.
Oh, it's the same. Pedro. He got the. I feel got the best Reed Richards from the comics. Him being awkward and autistic. Then Ian Grufford and then Miles Teller.
Same for me. Same reasons. I also do love Pedro Pascal a lot. Great actor. So yeah. So I'll start with Sue Storm.
Oh yeah, you would.
I really love Vanessa Kirby. She's my new crush. Actor crush. But so Vanessa Kirby, Jessica Alba, and then who's the Fantastic?
Fanforstic.
Fanforstic.
Kate Mara.
Kate Mara wasn't bad. I think that was one of the.
She was one of the better things out of
Yeah.
that movie, for sure.
But
Again, the movie.
then, who can say no to Kirby and Alba, right? So though, I think Vanessa Kirby was like the mother of the group. It wasn't like the other ones where they didn't seem as a family, and it seemed like they were a family because of their dynamic together too.
I felt like Jessica Alba was in the 2005 movies was used more as the damsel in distress eye candy kind of Sue Storm, and with the 4 steps Fantastic Four, Vanessa Kirby, the way she was written was like she showed off her powers. She like you can tell like she was the most powerful out of the group, and like she would do anything to protect each member of the group, including Franklin Richards, her son.
All right, so for my ranking of Susan Storm, I will say I do think Jessica Alba's looks more enticing as Susan Storm to me, but like I was adding on, it has to go to Vanessa Kirby, right? Yeah. She really just played that role so well.
Dude.
Like I still think back to like the quote. Well, can I already say like something about the movie?
Yeah. We're towards the end.
Yeah.
Well, go back to it on the review.
Okay. Yeah, just the quote that she has when she has the interview that I'll touch into.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, she's my number 1, then Jessica Alba, and then yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, the same for me. I already touched that.
Okay.
So go for
Johnny?
Storm.
So Johnny, my number 1 is still Chris Evans. Just his portrayal of Johnny Storm in there was done so perfect that Joseph Quinn he'll be my second. I just still feel like I need that more cockiness out of Joseph Quinn when it comes to Johnny Storm. Chris Evans was written well as Johnny Storm, being the womanizer, cocky kind of guy, and yeah, and 3, Michael B. Jordan.
All right.
Sorry you were written so badly.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, great actor. You just written so badly. I'm sorry.
Okay,
man.
because there's no surprise there. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is number 3. My
I
number.
think he could have been great though.
Yeah. There was a potential, but yeah, no. My number 2 would be Joe, or Joseph boy. He did a great job, but I do love the Chris Evans lover boy. Like,
dude, it's so good. Like,
yeah, no, it's amazing. And then mostly because we got Johnny again in Deadpool Wolverine, and gave us one of the funniest scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah,
And then that end credit scene too.
yeah.
That's the scene I was referring to. I love that. Yeah. It's just so funny at the time to go back and be like, damn, yeah,
you actually said that.
For me, it's the same. I will say it's 1A, 1B for me.
Yeah.
It's that same notion of 1A, 1B. I did love Joseph Quinn as Johnny as well. I like that they tapped into his intellect as well, because I'm not gonna give anything away, but he does something in the movie that is very important. But they had never tapped into that, and Reed Richards didn't take him for no reason to the expedition of going to space, right?
Yeah.
He's also a smart person. They just never gave him the time of day to show it to him.
Yeah.
So
spoiler thing I'll talk about next.
yeah, but yeah. So for me it's Chris Evans because of also no nostalgia purposes there.
Yeah. And do you want to finish off by starting the Thing rankings?
The Thing. Love Michael Chiklis, but my man Ebon Moskrak, right? Moskrak. Sorry for butchering your name, but oh my,
in the comment section.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get flamed.
You say we're gonna get clobbered.
Can you show the?
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
The cup.
Yeah. But I just love the voice so much in this one. How he's the one that seemed like he was trying to do everything for the family.
Yeah.
He was. Someone can say he was the rock of the family.
Yeah, keeping them together.
Sorry for those Mr. Freeze puns. Yeah, how he was in the movie. But yeah, I just loved Eben Moss Backrack in this movie.
And then last, what's his name? The Fan Four Stick.
I don't even know his name.
His name is. Let me get it up.
I'm trying to find it here.
It's Jamie Bell.
Jamie Bell. Have we even heard anything from Jamie Bell after that?
No, I don't.
So
yeah, some performances you don't recover from.
Yeah.
It's surprising we even heard anything from Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller after that.
Alright, so your ranking?
My ranking, well, bottom of the board is gonna be Jamie Bell, then Michael for number 2, and obviously Ivan for number 1. He just, like you said, he gave off the best friend honorary uncle. You know, the one that's always there for the family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Plus, he had so many fun moments. I love. Well, I'm gonna have to go into it to review, but he has a scene with a bunch of like little school kids. That is so funny. Yeah.
No, same ranking. My main reason was his dynamic with Joseph Quinn and Human Torch, because
in and out of the movie,
like those two together when they were interacting,
they're literally perfect. Like brothers.
Yeah, they were
even
perfect.
Outside of the movie.
Yeah. Especially in that little one scene when they're talking to each other. I'll get into it into review, but like that was the perfect Johnny Storm Ben Grimes.
Yeah. Yep.
So the only
So-
so basically everything was the same except Johnny Storm. Chris Evans was the only one from 2005 that was number one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
pretty much. Which is
Yeah, that's actually really good.
yeah. So I will say Joseph Quinn was a close number 2.
no,
Oh, yeah,
no, like you said,
it
1A,
was.
1B, man. Like,
Yeah. So
Okay.
moving on to
So
our main topic
the
and
main
review.
topic. So again, spoilers from this point on. We're gonna be reviewing the Fantastic Four movie. So just this is a warning.
I'll give you the reins on this one on what we can start talking about. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, again, I love this movie. Oh, you wanna talk to me about which one's more rewatchable between Superman
Oh,
and
okay.
Fantastic Four?
Okay, great.
So,
This I've asked them so much,
so for you,
so many times.
for
So
you guys who did, for just a little background, I did watch Superman twice and Fantastic Four twice. The thing that happened that he asked me was like which one's more rewatchable.
this is a question for both of you, by the way.
Yeah, for him, he said it was Superman. After watching Fantastic Four both times, I needed to rewatch Superman. So it took me a while to rewatch Superman. After consideration and thinking it over, I went with which one made me smile more at the end, which was Superman.
I fucking
Superman
knew
for
it.
me was
I
more
freaking
rewatchable.
knew it.
Don't get me wrong, I love both of them. Again, I give it the same score, 9 out of 10. But for me, Superman was more fun, and it got
Joyful.
joyful. It got because when I left the movie, again, it made me smile at the end. It's like the same thing. It made me smile the first time. It made me smile again the second time. So that's why I have to give it to Superman for rewatchability.
And well, as for myself, I have not wanted to rewatch Superman once. I think it was a great movie, but I just don't have like there's other than like watching Guy Gardner. There was nothing in the movie that made me want to go back for it. Well, Fantastic Four, just a complete other story. Well, I watched it again the next day with them, and it just had more scenes that like entertained me. Like that first time that we watched it, there was the little connection to Marvel Rivals that made me like yell in the theater almost. So it's just a movie that's way more lighthearted to me, and I do love the family themes.
Especially since they added the move from Fantastic Four to Marvel Rivals.
Yep. Well, they added the move from Marvel Rivals to the movie.
Talk about the move already.
Yeah, well, I already gave a spoiler warning.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's just the move where he picks up the thing and like smacks him down.
Yeah. Say it.
Like
Say the thing.
The moment I saw the thing fly off into like space, I was like, okay, we're getting it. We're getting the move.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said,
Everybody has their.
films are subjective, which is what I love about it, right? We each have our opinions, and like you said, you might rewatch it once it's on streaming again.
Yeah,
but you won't.
Which I saw. It's gonna be in August 15th. It's gonna reach streaming
That's streaming or
on Prime Video. It's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be-
At some point, I would like to see if you guys are down for a Superman marathon. Have different Superman movies back to back.
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
has to be a week when we're not working.
Since I wasn't there for the Superman episode, this way we could actually have a watch where we could actually rank those Superman movies.
And the
With a
Superman.
brand new eye, you know?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. I just realized what we were talking about my shirt, because for people, I have a CM Punk shirt, so you know
No, what?
it's clobbering time.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't watch
Oh no
wrestling.
no. And I also pointed at you because I said
It's clobbering time, so that's all I know.
No. But I also said, what do you want to talk about,
Cody.
Cody?
Oh, dude, I could have gone for two things here.
Yeah,
But yeah.
But
So
what do you want to talk about next?
for the actual review this time, after that, 9 out of 10. I'd say it was a 9 out of 10. You gave it a 9 out of 10. I forgot what you gave
I
it.
gave it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic movie.
Wasn't perfect.
Pun intended.
Wasn't perfect.
Like any no movie is perfect. We do have some like things that were like we wanted to talk about, but like it didn't take out from the movie. I loved it. I love the family dynamic that we got from it.
It actually felt like a family.
Yeah, no, it's actually very interesting the dynamic they have in terms of joking around with each other and the moments where they like show care for each other as well.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that's one of the missing pieces of the other Fantastic Four movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could give it a pass to the Fan Four Stick because they were in the movie. They were barely like coming in together, but like the writing was still bad. But like family dynamic, the CGI in this movie was great. Like,
Oh yeah, I think for most part, except the baby, they said no CGI, but like let's be honest, there was.
yeah.
That the way that hand looked when he was
Yeah.
coming
I'm sorry,
out,
the thing
at
that-
least that part
The
was
thing that
CGI.
Hollywood hasn't gotten right is baby CGI. They have never gotten that right, and it's so out. Like you can tell.
Yeah, you definitely could tell that.
But the scene itself, like when she was giving birth in the ship, and like Shalabal was chasing them,
Everything that
It
was
was-
going on in
it-
that
oh my
scene.
it was like the intensity, and like after them finally being able to get her off their tail, the baby being born, it was just like I didn't really mind after that. Like the scene itself,
Ooh.
the scene itself, like pretty
Let
much
me-
given.
Technical difficulties here. Sorry about this, guys.
As he is fixing it, we would like to thank our sponsor editor, Chasen the Wimsley. He has been a great help for us, editing and helping us out with our new podcast. So if you guys want to support us and support him, is Chasen the Wimsley.
Whimsy. So he gets a little kick out of it too.
Yeah.
But
Okay, we're back.
sorry for those technical difficulties. But going back to that scene,
Yeah.
I loved how Reed was juggling everything there. Where,
Yeah, he was trying to find the coordinates to get her out.
well, it's fine. Just point that one a little more towards the And here.
Yeah, Reed Richards.
You can keep going.
Reed Richards was trying to find a place where they could get her out of her tail. And he was trying to hold Sue down, trying to make sure that everybody was doing their part on trying to get out of Shalabal's tail.
I do like that even in the chaotic nature of being chased down by the Silver Surfer, our boy Johnny was still making jokes about like losing out on his hot chick.
Yes, yeah.
You see that in that part he gave me the Chris Evans vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
And we did confirm the surfboard is not a part of her body.
Not part of the body.
A couple of times. So, but what do you think of Reed's plan in that moment? It gave me that scene gave me a vibe of the Superman scene where the black hole as well. But what do you think about that moment where they were almost where Ben was telling him, "Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?" And they kept going in and like.
Yes, I'm sure I'm goddamn Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Quoting Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
I was honestly surprised by the move. I do feel it was a very risky one, and even he knew he was taking a gamble with it, but it did pay off. And having that trust between each other, that's the only way I was gonna go through.
Yeah, it also like gives confirmation of like how his mind thinks. Like even when him and Sue were having this argument, like his mind goes to the scary places, so like they could prevent being hurt.
Yes.
So like he has to think, like
He has
the
to,
bad moments to get off of the bad moments.
and then the way they tricked the Silver Surfer in that moment, and then how they got home was like all Reed's mind pretty much. that conjured that up, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think those scenes specifically on IMAX looked amazing.
Yeah.
So what do you think we should talk about next?
I mean, the Galactus for sure.
Ooh.
Glad it wasn't a cloud this time.
Yeah, I know. Like going in, like there was the concern that we either get something like that. Obviously, I knew we're not gonna get some Galactus that could like hold the planet in his hands, type thing. I do think they went an interesting route with the ship being the what actually swallows up those planets, kind
Yeah.
of.
I mean, if it's working around it, I think it was
Or is
a
it kind of-
good.
Yeah.
I think it was a good one.
When it first came out, I was like, not the cloud again, please.
But
but
it did look cloud-esque for a moment too. So it's like, and when they
But-
went inside, it was like, oh thank God.
oh my god, when they went inside and Johnny was talking to Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
man.
they were out of them, but thankfully we could pre-order.
I'm still sad I did not get the Herbie popcorn bucket.
Oh yeah.
At the time, I was like, I can live without it. And then after the fact, I saw that it plays the song and that it has a projector light in it too. Yeah.
have been cool to have in here too.
It was like a full-on inclusive bucket.
And
This thing's huge though. It's,
so do y'all want to talk about that scene where they finally meet Galactus? He stands up. What did it make y'all feel?
tiny. Honestly, like when they first came in, it's like, what am I looking at? And then his eyes popped out. It's like, what the? Okay, he's big. That dude is huge.
So personally, I was really excited to see him, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that feeling of fear again with like Thanos. You know, there was like a presence. I don't think they you can recreate that presence that Thanos gave off when he first showed up.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like, it's their first movie. You have like that thing behind your mind, so like they're not gonna kill them all of them off right away.
Someone in that movie did give the chills though, and we'll talk about that towards the end. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
The thing that was funny is like when Galactus. Here's the thing counter. When they're about to leave, and the funny thing that happened was he looked at Vanessa Kirby or Sue Storm, and then she started giving birth. Like, what does he have, like a labor beam or something?
Well, if you see during the movie when he gets a kid, he was floating him up with his fingers, so he probably has some magical powers.
So like, so you're gonna get birth right now, boom.
Cause he's technically in the MCU, he's a Celestial.
Yes.
So he has the power to do that.
And he's also a Nexus being.
Yeah.
So there's no other versions of him.
So what did you think about the way that Johnny Storm hurt him during those scenes? Like he was throwing fire at those at the things that
the
held him
tubes.
back
Yeah.
and stuff, and it was hurting him.
Yeah.
He wasn't all powerful like we're used to seeing a Galactus.
I mean, plot armor sometimes.
Well, I mean, I'd like to argue against that. I mean, towards the end, when we think he's defeated and he comes back from it, we saw how strong he is. He literally came back from that like nothing.
Yeah. He was being stuck by a black hole and was able to
Yeah.
get away from it.
But Reed Richards also hurt him with the stick.
I mean, that is because I feel like that was containing like what he feeds from. Like he opened it up so like it could like drown out from his body.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, usually in the comics he doesn't truly get hurt.
Well, obviously it can't be exactly like it, considering what villains they have to set up as the big bads of the MCU and stuff.
Yeah.
Which
But-
I think he'll eventually be one of the big bads of the whole thing.
I just want to say, even a hamster can bite and it'll hurt you, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mean the hamster can take you on.
True.
Yeah.
Or maybe it can, Pablo. I don't know.
Squirrel Girl's hamster can probably... Well,
Oh.
it's a squirrel, not a hamster.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah. I mean, for story writing purposes, they have to like try to move the story along, but it's,
I am so glad they're not killing off their villains a lot anymore, Lil.
Oh yeah.
Because I felt like
that
there
like,
was a lot of one and dones that could have probably progressed eventually in other movies.
yeah.
I was I was a little unexpected to see the end of the movie because I went into the movie with full expectations that we're gonna see a Fantastic Four that fully got like killed off, only like maybe one survivor making it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I was happy with how it ended, short of one semi-sacrifice that wasn't necessary in the movie.
We'll talk about it later on. How about how this whole thing started? What do you think of?
I mean, in this universe, they're established already, so it makes sense. I enjoyed like, oh, she's pregnant. They've been trying for 2 years already. They've been Fantastic Four for 4 years in this universe, so it makes sense that they are established in this universe. They're the main protectors of the Earth, and I enjoyed that. Like,
I feel like that those first scenes were necessary to show us from the beginning how close they were.
Yeah.
oh, so going back to like the rewatchability of Superman and Fantastic Four, here's my gripe on that. The reason why I didn't like have the rewatchability from Fantastic Four is because I don't know, they didn't get me to care about these characters enough. For me.
Okay.
Like when we talk about the semi-sacrifice, like I didn't feel anything. Like and that's why like I feel like what they lacked in character development, but like they have the established thing, like yeah, they're a family already. That's where they lacked in the character development, like their struggles too, and that's what didn't make me care about them as much.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, I agree with her. I think maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, I didn't feel anything for it.
Mm-hmm.
I did care about like Susan Storm's like final push, you know.
Yeah.
But that's because the whole movie set that up. You know, there were a
Yes.
lot of moments
Yes.
where she vouched for the baby, where she was not willing to compromise.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about that scene now,
The-
where you were gonna mention that quote earlier on?
Oh
with
yeah.
her being
Yeah.
outside in front of everyone
yeah.
after they. So we'll talk. Before that. So when they go to Galactus for the first time, Galactus asks for Baby Richards.
Mhm.
So what is it, Nathaniel Richards?
Franklin.
Franklin Richards. So he asked for Franklin Richards as for him to be given to him, and he'll spare their Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So then eventually, Reed starts
Speaking to the media.
speaking to the media, and he mentions this to the media how he's not gonna give up the baby just to save the world. They'll find another way.
Why not, man? Fuck them kids. No.
And and then eventually we get the scenes where the people are growing restless, and
And that I also feel like that scene when Reed was speaking, you can tell like where he's an awkward person because he's not used to speaking in front of people. Like you can tell like Sue is mainly the one who talks in front of people. Reed is mostly in the background, like
doing the science
doing
stuff.
the science stuff, and you can tell like
He does videos for the people, but he doesn't do it in front of the people.
you can tell like speaking in front of the media, like he if he doesn't have anything planned, like he could fold under pressure with that.
Yeah. So,
Literally, he can fold.
do you want to quote that part of the movie? It doesn't have to be exactly, but
After the whole interview where they come back from the expedition, and everything, the world is being very judgmental about the fact that they are now willing to sacrifice Franklin for saving the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes to the point where like Franklin is justifying why they're mad. It is the most ethical,
Yeah,
the
it
most
goes.
logical.
Yeah, it goes where Reed is like
Yeah.
saying this is the only option. It's like, but
But I'm.
he's trying to think for other options. But
He's
like,
more like thinking out loud,
mm-hmm,
which ends up hurting
Yeah.
Sue Storm.
mm-hmm,
And I thought at that moment we were gonna get a scene where she was gonna go outside and double down on this. We are not doing it, and like
yeah,
But I like the interaction between Reed and her
Yeah.
before that, where she tells him, "Well, sometimes because of the way you think, you hurt me."
mm-hmm,
When he's like, I'm just thinking out loud so that when bad things come around, I know how to stop it and how to make those things not happen. And then it's just the way I think. And then she's like, well, because it's the way you think, you're hurting. The way you think hurts me,
yeah,
which was very emotional on that part of the movie. And it's where it kind of clicked to me where, oh, it is husband and wife, you know?
yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can pull up the quote right now.
Okay.
I mean, talk about it. I try.
Yeah, go for it.
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Yes, at least try to.
you don't
Yeah.
have to say it exactly. It's-
Well, basically, she starts talking about the why they made that choice and everything, and she goes along the lines of we would not, I will not sacrifice this child
For the earth.
for the earth, but that does not mean I will sacrifice this world for this child.
Yes.
Yep. And that shows like that more of the family dynamic.
Yeah.
He's like she doesn't think just them five are her family. She
The whole
everybody
earth,
is
yeah.
their family, and that
And this is where it gives the character depth.
Yeah.
yeah,
And you see it in many scenes. You see it, like, for example, when the thing is literally just doing groceries, and the kids at the school ask him to like pick up the car and
Yeah.
throw the car.
yeah,
Ooh, I like that little back and forth with the redhead too.
yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, you can also tell like how Ben is like he's like he was back in his neighborhood. You can tell like he wants to start a family too, like how he interacts with the kids, but like the ways that he is, like sometimes he feels like he cannot do that anymore. But like I enjoyed like that scene, like it brings that humanity that he still has.
Yeah. So do you want to talk a little bit about that scene, or is that the gist of it?
Well, I think it's just like a quote that really hits, because like there are many times where you're conflicted between choices that could affect your friends and stuff, and you try doing the best.
And she also mentions about like how they lost their mother in a car crash,
Yes.
and it's like being a mother is like one of the greatest things that like they could be. It's like, and then we have, and everybody has a mother. Everybody can feel like a mom will do anything for you, no matter what.
It shows the people that they would try anything for them,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like, not at the expense of their child.
No sacrifices.
So moving on now to the next point, which was after this. What do you think about the plan of getting Galactus to getting the Earth to another planet?
We talked about this, and we
I think-
argued about
before-
this a little bit.
Before we talk,
Mm-hmm.
because you're the one that has a different
Yeah.
opinion.
I mean, I think realistically, he was not saving the Earth with his plan. His plan was to, if they can't beat Galactus, let's go away from Galactus. So the plan was to teleport the Earth to a completely far corner of the universe that he would never be able to find them. And moving a planet, like considering how the teleporter worked, it was only going to move the Earth. So that means we wouldn't have a moon. And even if it was a hospitable area that they teleported to, it was going to affect the tides. It was going to affect a lot of different things. I like to think that the real hero of this movie was the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer gave him a way out with the kid. The Silver Surfer stopped the plan to teleport the Earth that I think would have destroyed it. And at the end of the day, the Silver Surfer did save the day.
You talk about the moon, and you think Reed Richards will think about, I'm gonna go to a solar system where there's a moon there. Our moon is not the only moon in the solar system. I'm just saying,
How many random moons do you see floating in the universe, though?
dude. There's literally Jupiter has 7 at least.
I was about to say that.
Well, what do those moons do? They gravitate planets. Like they move towards those areas.
He's the greatest mind in the world. I think
I
he
think
would
have
have
thought about it.
Yeah, he would have thought
Locating a
about all
location
that.
that has a moon where they
And
can
if it's-
teleport to.
He did say it would be 92% success rate, which
So we're saying there's a chance.
We're saying greatest mind, but I'd argue in many points of the movie, Johnny Storm actually shows that he was the greatest mind in that movie. Like, he's the one that actually decoded the language that was going on. He came up with multiple plans as well.
Sue said, like, Reed could decode it in, like, an hour, but Johnny said he's busy with other stuff. He can do it himself. I'm not saying Johnny's not smart. I'm just saying Reed is smarter.
yes, but I think he figured out a way for it to work out, and that's why he did
He did do that plan.
that
Didn't
plan.
work.
He thought all these plans were gambles, and you can even see in the movie he's never fully confident about any of these plans that he goes through with, like the black hole.
No, the black hole, he was pretty confident.
He
I
even-
will tell you that.
He even told Ben, "Trust me," about that plan.
Yes,
Okay.
that one I won't give you,
Hmm.
but cause I felt like that was where he was at his most confident. He was like, "We're gonna do this. Just keep going, and we'll
We'll make it out.
make it out."
I do think you guys put him on a slight pedestal, but only like, because even Reed Richards in the movie does not put himself on that pedestal. Like, he constantly mentions his own mistakes. Like, for example, he should have known about like the accident that transformed him. There's nothing wrong with it, but like, he beats himself over the decisions because he knows he has flaws in terms of his plans. Like, for example, we couldn't even figure out what was actually going on with Franklin. That was stressing him out like throughout the whole movie.
Well, yeah, just
Like
him being like humble to himself, I would say.
Like, just like he isn't the strongest in terms of his power, he's not the smartest. He's far from his potential in all of those aspects, in my opinion.
Yes, but still does not make him any less smart. Yeah.
When he's confident about a plan, he's confident about a plan, I would say.
Like he was confident about this plan.
Not just because it was like our only plan that we can do, but I felt like he was confident. Once Sue Storm got done with that speech where it clicked with that plan, he was confident about it.
And I don't know, I think we're also not, like, looking at the fact that, like, even if it worked and he teleported to a place that was not going to affect the Earth whatsoever, we do not know what backlash would have happened from the energy usage, because that was a consistent issue we saw, and he'd never even tested an item bigger than an egg. And he hadn't even fixed the issue with the egg yet.
He kind of did. It was a power where they all had their curfew. They turned off the power.
Well, he came up with a plan to compensate, but like I said, he never actually found out. Even when they televised the egg, we saw the power issue.
Well, all I
So
can say.
answer that one,
Well,
answer that one.
all I can say, I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
Because the
Here's-
Silver Surfer saved the day.
Nope.
Actually going back to that. You brought up that her being the savior of the whole movie, her coming into like warning the Earth, that was one thing that was different about. I would feel like that's not her like giving the warnings like maybe you're the people who can defeat Galactus. I would say she was more empathetic. I'm giving you the warning. It's like I'm giving you time to like love your loved ones and be with your loved ones because he's gonna come. But
So, how is she the savior of this if she's the one that told Galactus
No,
where to
like-
go?
here's the thing that I was thinking about. Like before she was like trying to find the planets, Galactus was on his own, so he just went to planets and like
Ate him.
ate them.
Yeah, there's no guarantee he wouldn't have hit Earth randomly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, at least
some
this
point,
Earth.
at some point, he was gonna get to Earth by himself. Her being the Silver Surfer to save her planet and her finding planets, I feel like that's more of her humanity, being more empathetic. Like I'm saying, like she's going to this planet, giving this planet a warning. If you can get out, get out. If you can't, then be with your loved ones, because he's gonna come and eat you. Because when Silver Surfer came through that, Galactus was months away from them.
Yeah.
So like she was giving them time. Yeah. And that's what I feel like. She was not the savior during that time. She was just like the empathetic person to like say like, okay, I'm here. You have this amount of time. Be with your loved ones, because you're about to get your shit rocked.
And this Silver Surfer was heavily conflicted, you know, like we saw many times that her, well, I don't think she was human, but like her humanity showing, you know, her care for.
Especially that scene with when
She advocates for Franklin.
no when she finally hears the voices of her
Oh,
planet,
yeah.
thanks to Johnny Storm decoding the.
And then when she has to hear the voices of all the other planets that reached out for help.
Like that's when we see how empathetic she is. How
Oh yeah.
that's when she leaves and we think she's never coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see many moments where she doesn't actually want to do this. You know, she has to because she had to make the sacrifice for her planet. And
If not, she dies or.
Here's the thing though, like she leaves, but she still destroys the portals. I feel like Kwan was right about that thing. Maybe she was right about like if that was the point where she feels like I have to do something, she destroys the portals. And
But
then
she destroyed the portals because she didn't want them to leave.
For Galactus or
For Galactus.
or to help.
No, for Galactus. For me, because they had not talked.
Oh wait,
to
no,
them yet.
I'm reversing this thing.
Yeah.
She destroys it, and then Johnny does it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is like, considering that like the Silver Surfer alone has the power to come back from a black hole. Like she went in the black hole, and we saw it, and she like came back from it and traveled super quick. There's nothing saying.
Well, I mean, she is technically the
One of the most powerful beings.
The Silver Surfer is technically one of the most powerful beings ever in comics history.
Yeah, but it shows how strong he would have been to come back from it. You know, if they just tried running away.
Yeah.
Like I think she knew in some sense that like that's the plan. It's not gonna be a plan that's gonna work in the long run.
Yeah.
But she didn't know their plan then.
No, like she destroyed the portals, and then Johnny did the voice thing, and that's when she turned.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like she must have known on some level what was going on if she came after all the portals. She didn't just destroy one and then go straight. Because they said her goal was to go for Franklin. So what was the point of destroying all the portals?
No,
Because the Earth was about to leave.
Here's the thing though, like in regards, he was gonna eat the Earth no matter what, but he still needed Franklin. He still wanted Franklin. So.
But
so
she destroyed all the portals because if she wouldn't have destroyed all the portals,
Franklin would have been gone.
Part of the Earth would have still been gone.
Like Franklin would have been gone.
Yeah.
That was the main thing.
I feel like that could have been achieved by destroying the one in the main city and just getting Franklin. She was really quick.
Do they know that though?
True. I guess she wouldn't have like the actual knowledge, but considering she traveled the whole Earth in like how many seconds?
I mean, she was about to destroy the main one, but then Johnny came in and like.
Like I don't think they would have had a chance to even see it coming. Considering, again, around the world in 1 minute is like how fast are you actually traveling?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Johnny could even keep up with her.
Yeah.
So what else do we want to talk about?
I say
Herbie.
Herbie.
Herbie was fun.
He's funny.
He was fun. He was funny. I didn't mind him. I love those scenes where
you can tell he's cussing, but like.
Yeah, and then every time the thing would fall on top of.
Oh my! When the thing went through the baby door and down the stairs.
He was like, oh.
Herbie!
Oh shit! but in a way like you can't tell he's saying it, but like you can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah. And...
Let's talk about the sacrifices now.
All right. So there is one sacrifice I didn't like during the final battle, which amazing final battle. I loved it. It's like I like battles where like it's futile, whatever you're doing in a sense, and you're still like trying to fight these impossible odds.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy watching it through most of its run. Towards the end though, we have a moment where Johnny tells him to say he loves his nephew, and he's gonna go in for this big sacrifice
To throw
To-
Galactus
Yeah.
into...
Well, it's basically pushing
Pushing
Galactus,
himself.
but he's also
Yeah.
pushing him.
Yeah.
And it's about to go through, and then the Silver Surfer comes in, hero of the day, again to save the day, and gets Galactus in there.
What was that?
I thought it was an unnecessary sacrifice because right after we get the real sacrifice, or right before, right before.
It was before.
Yeah.
yeah, right before we had just gotten that kind of with Susan Storm going all out, literally showing us that this power that she has is like imbued with her life force, and she completely uses every ounce of it, like a mother trying to lift a car,
Yeah.
to save its baby. And to me, that was the emotional sacrifice because, like you said, that's the one they had set up for. We had all these scenes with her connection to the baby prior to even being born.
Yeah.
Like the whole scene where like we see the little X-ray. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, considering we had that one and the save that came right after for it, I did not like that we had another sacrifice that was also copped out with a save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like the sacrifice didn't mean a lot because they were also confirmed for Doomsday, so you kind of have a
yeah.
thing like that back in your thing has like well,
Yeah,
they're not gonna die.
but we know he's not gonna die. If he does the sacrifice, he's just not gonna be in that Earth.
And there's no confirmation. We know it's the same actors, but we don't know if it's the same variants as those that we're gonna be seeing.
Well, now we know.
Well, yeah.
Now we know, but
Well,
but-
kind of. It's still a different ship. We still don't know.
We still don't know
that's gonna
Yeah.
be Doom with
With
Baby
Franklin.
Richards.
with Franklin.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess.
Wait,
Speaking
well,
of that,
Speaking of that,
the
touch
end
on
credit
that.
scene, the
the real goosebumps of
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh no, yeah, I felt chills in that scene.
So this is the first end credit scene. Well, the mid credit scene, how
Yeah.
they call them.
No, I'll call it the important one.
Yeah, and then so Sue Storm is reading to
Franklin.
Franklin, and then
She goes.
she goes for another book, and that scene was also funny where Herbie got the
Advanced book
book for
Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh, you smart already? You bitch.
and then eventually she gets the kid book and she starts walking, and then all of a sudden we
She
start hearing that
we
little
hear
song,
like something.
Dun,
She hears
dun.
something.
and then you hear like that little ominous song
Yeah.
in there, and all of a sudden you see
Franklin
Franklin.
punching the face.
of Doom.
Doom holding his mask in one hand, and all you see is the green hood.
We don't see that he touches his face.
Well, no, he's reaching.
He's reaching,
He's
but
reaching.
he's not touching
What else
it.
is he fucking reaching out here for? His
Well-
dick.
Come on, dude.
And we had already been teased that he was gonna show up in this movie.
Yeah.
Prior when they have all the nations united and stuff, we see the nation that Doom.
never there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Latveria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, are we gonna see Doom, or are they gonna mention why the seat is empty, or?"
Yeah. I could imagine like Doom just being in his country. It's like, everybody please turn off your lights. And so like, fuck you. Oh.
All right, so
It's like, dang, Doom.
going back to the Thunderbolts end credit scene, which was the Fantastic Four ship. So, my theory is that Doom is gonna be in that ship
with Franklin.
with Franklin, and Doomsday is gonna deal with the Fantastic Four looking for Doom to get Franklin back.
Yeah. I would. I like that. No, I like that theory for sure.
And so one of the theories I heard was Doom is the people from our Earth are gonna think that Doom's the good guy, and that the Fantastic Four is the
because
bad.
he's Robert Downey Jr. They're gonna think he's a variant of Iron Man.
Yeah, and not only that,
Mhm.
but since he's coming with Franklin, he's gonna explain to them in a different way that these people are looking for him to try and take his child away.
Here's the only thing I did want to add on to your theory is that while I fully agree with that, I do think the Doom and the Franklin we're gonna see are gonna be much older when we see him in Thunderbolts. I think he will have kidnapped them at the end of like that first scene that we saw, and by the time we see him in at the Thunderbolts scene, he's already gonna be a grown-up Franklin, and basically we're gonna be seeing Pedro and all those characters, but much older when they show up. It's gonna be them looking for Franklin for years.
Yes,
I
100%.
like that theory. I'm just gonna say not as old.
I think it's gonna be 5 years or 10 years after that.
Yeah, I would say because I feel like Doom is trying to get the powers out of Franklin, but he hasn't like fully like understood his powers yet.
I think if we see him older, we're gonna see him around the young teen age, because I think he's got to be already set up to potentially join the Young Avengers, because they're already setting that up.
Yeah.
The other theory I have is that Doom is gonna make him create Warworld, where Secret Wars is.
He's gonna use the main Earth as his world that he wants to take over, using Franklin's powers.
Yeah, so he's gonna be Emperor Doom in Secret Wars, but
in Doomsday, we're gonna be leading up to that.
Can
It's gonna be like a snap kind of thing. Like he snaps, we have everything going on, but after that, we're gonna have like Secret Wars.
Yes. So the other thing I would really like to see in the MCU is that Johnny and Spider-Man team up.
I need that Spider-Man Johnny friendship.
Yeah.
I want the Fantastic Four Spider-Man friend, family dynamic.
I think it'd be an interesting team up. I don't have too much to say about it, but it would be enjoyable and pretty funny.
Do you think the end credits, because so Spider-Man was supposed to be between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Now it's the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie first, and then those two movies. So what do you think the end credit scene will be? Now having watched Fantastic Four.
That I don't know, but I did want to allude to the previous topic and just say that I do think we're gonna definitely get that team up between Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, but I think initially we're gonna get them on a fight. Okay. I think we're gonna, like you guys said, this Robert Downey Jr. is gonna like appeal to this like father figure, or fake father figure, almost like a Norman Osborn.
Gonna bring back the trauma.
It's gonna be his Green Goblin, the trauma he needs, and that'll cause a fight between the Fantastic Four and
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that are coming after this Doom, you know.
Yeah. Because like, it's Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man. He saw him as a father figure. But yeah, I agree with that.
All right, and I think with that we're good to go. It's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
What's coming up? We'll probably meet up for after Peacemaker's done. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Or we could talk about each episode as well if you all want.
Yeah.
We'll debate that.
Yeah.
Or we could talk. Or we could like structure it where we talk about the first 3 episodes, then the next 6, then.
Yeah, I think we should do it like little arcs.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Next time we do the next episode, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So with that, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, our episode is mostly on YouTube, but we're trying to get the Spotify and the Apple Music podcast. So if you're,
it's also on Spotify as well.
Yeah, so if you're just a listener, don't want to look at the video, it's gonna be on Spotify and Apple Music.
We'll try and make these better as we go on. We have some technical difficulties, obviously, but I think I'll try and get a new computer soon. And I know Eddie's getting a new computer as well.
I'm trying to get one too.
And you're trying to get one too. So I think eventually these will become smoother. And it was your first time, so I know you were a little nervous. We were a little nervous for the Superman one. So, I mean, it's a learning curve. We're willing to go on this journey with you guys. And we just enjoy movies and talking about movies. So
Yeah.
Hopefully you like, subscribe, and comment at the moment. Eventually we will try and do super chats and
Lives, Patreon, all of that.
lives, Patreons, and all that good stuff. But since this is a pretty
This is new.
new project that we have, that will be um, in the future, we could say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if near future, because we gotta find a way to make that work. But thank you for listening to us, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section about any of these topics, and especially the spoiler review. Anything